Hello, friends. Today we will be reading another Wattpad fanfiction. Today we'll be reading Undertale, but it'll be Daddy Sans, ex-child abused, bullied reader. So the daddy in this situation will be a father, rather than what most of you are thinking, as well as Undertale Sans boyfriend scenarios. There is only, sadly, one chapter to the first one I'll be reading, but I will try to do it justice. Chapter 1, New Dad and Love. You were a newborn baby girl, and a human too, with your abused uncle that always drink beer and never takes care of you. Ever since your mom have passed away and your dad have moved away. Your name, hick, out of my life, you worthless child. Your uncle growl and hits you on your arm, making you cry in pain, dropping your pacifier. That's right, your mom shouldn't have give birth to you. You struggle to stop your uncle from hitting you, but it was no use. You were a newborn baby, though your uncle go outside with you, grabbed a basket with a blanket. This is where you're going. You're being abandoned. Your uncle and you go to the woods where the bridge is. Your uncle puts you in the basket, wrapping you in your favorite color blanket. Goodbye, you worthless cunt. A skeleton was walking. He had a blue coat, black shorts, with slippers, walked by, and his name was Sans the Skeleton. Is there any humans? So Sans had walked by and saw you in a favorite color blanket, but you were sleeping in the basket. Are you a human child? You finally woken up and saw a skeleton with a blue jacket that made you cry in fear. No, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm nice, Sans said as he picks you up, calming you down with a lullaby. Hush, little human, don't you cry. Daddy gonna buy you a new toy. Sans kisses your forehead and holds you tightly in the blankets. Don't worry, I'll take good care of you. I'm your new dad. And am not letting anyone touch you or take you away from me, because if they do, they're gonna have a bad time, he said, as his eye glowed blue and his eye changed normal, making you smile at him. Heh, my brother's gonna freak out when I have you. Sans held you and his brother Papyrus was walking in. Sup, bro? Asked Sans. You know what, sup, brother? What is that wrap in your hand? Papyrus asked. I have a human child, bro. It's not like I have a ton of chores to do, said Sans as he unwrapped the baby human child out of the blankets as your name coos cute and as she smiles. Oh my god, it's that human? Asked Papyrus. No, that's a blanket, said Sans. Oh, Papyrus said, disappointed. But what's that? What am I holding? Asked Sans as he smirks while holding newborn your name. Oh my gosh, it's a human child. Papyrus grabbed you from Sans. Human, I have captured you. Now I will be in the royal guard. Hehehehehe. Now you were scared of Papyrus now, and you had tears and started crying loud, making Sans and covered his ears. Skeletons don't have ear, lol. I think my little daughter is scared at meeting people, said Sans, and Papyrus had you to him. Sans hugged you tightly. Papyrus, I think the child human is child abuse, so we're keeping, all right? Sounds like a good idea, Sans. The human will stay with us, Papyrus said, happy. Now we're in Sans and Papyrus' house. Papyrus was cooking pasta for dinner, and Sans was feeding you milk in a bottle. You're a very hungry baby ever since your abuse uncle didn't feed you or take care of you. You must be a hungry human, Sans chuckled as he pats your back, making you burp. Excuse you, kid. Sans smelled your diaper. Yep, you needed a diaper change. Okay, kiddo, I think you need a diaper change. The skeleton sets you in the changing table and he took off your dirty diaper. Sans grabbed wipes, baby powder. Okay, Cupcake, time to change your diaper. Sans wiped your little private part with the baby wipes and cleaned your little bum out too. He used his magic to get the baby power and pour it on you a bit. Then he puts a new diaper on you. There we go, kiddo. You yawn cute and slowly closing your eyes, making Sans cooed. Aw, does my little princess need a nap? Sans picks you up and brings you to a room that is pink and has a white rocking chair and a crib too. He puts you in your little crib. Hush, little human, don't you cry. Daddy Sans will protect you from anything that takes or hurts you. If they take you away from me, they will have a bad time, sings Sans. And you fell asleep in your crib. Sans kissed your forehead, slowly shutting off the lights in your room. Good night, my human. You were walking in the snowy town called Snowdon. You were shivering because the jacket you had on was too thin. You kept walking, eventually coming to a warm-looking building. Grillby's, the sign read. You opened the door and walked in, immediately realizing it was a restaurant. You walked up to the front and sat on a bar stool. You picked up the menu and decided on burger/fries. A fire monster wearing a suit asked you for your order. You told him your preference and waited. After a few minutes, you heard a bell behind you, meaning someone walked in the door. You, being the curious person you are, you turned your head and saw a short skeleton monster. You assumed he was popular because everyone was talking to him. Everyone saying, "Hi Sans," or "Hiya Sansy," or "Sup Sans." At least you figured out his name is Sans. He walked up and took a seat next to you. The fire monster came out with your food and set it down in front of you. You hungrily ate it. While you were eating, you heard a deep voice belonging to Sans.
Damn kid, I wish I could eat like that, but I don't really have the stomach for it.
Sans joked, smiling bigger. Wow, that's one way to make conversation, telling a skeleton of punny jokes, I replied, trying to hold back a giggle.
Wow, you're good,
Sans suggested.
but not as good as me.
Is that a challenge? I questioned.
I don't know. Want it to be?
Sure, let's start. Long story short, you and Sans stayed at Grillby's all day telling the worst jokes/puns back and forth. You and Sans were laughing so hard you both almost fell off your stools.
That was good, kid. I am not gonna lie,
Sans stated, wiping a tear.
I'm Sans, by the way.
He stuck out his hand for you to shake. I am your name, you replied, accepting his handshake. I took out your phone to look at the time, and noticing how late it was, you decided to leave. Sorry, Sans, but I gotta go. It's pretty late.
Yeah, it's pretty late. I gotta go read my bro a bedtime story. Maybe I'll see you around.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll be here again. The food here was amazing.
Welp, I'm here every day, so I'll see ya.
He then got up and walked out the door. Bye, Sans. Chapter 2. Meeting his friends. You were walking around Snowdon once again. That is until you found a familiar punny skeleton walking with some bags in his hands. You decided to say hi, considering you hadn't stopped thinking of him since you met the other day. You ran up to him saying, "Hey, Sans." He turned around and looked at you.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing much. What are you up to? What's up with the bags?
Oh, my brother decided it'd be fun to throw a party, so he had me run down to the shop and get some supplies,
Sans explained. Oh, sounds nice. You have fun. I waved goodbye and started walking off.
Wait, you wanna come?
Sans asked. I paused, contemplating for a second. I have nothing better to do. Sure, why not? I started following him to where I'm assuming is his house. We stopped in front of a reasonably sized house, but he opened the door and it smelled like ketchup and burned spaghetti, but mostly the spaghetti.
I am back, bro,
Sans yelled into the other room, and
I brought a friend,
Sans said while looking at me. Oh, a friend? Let me finish my famous spaghetti, then I will come say hi to them.
Okay, bro.
Sans took the bags and set them on the coffee table in front of the couch. Sans' brother walked out of the kitchen, and he was tall, He would actually be kind of intimidating if he didn't have such an innocent-looking face. Hello there, I am the Great Papyrus. You are? I am your name. Nice to meet you. I reached out my hand for a handshake, but I was then crushed in a hug.
Perhaps you might want to let her go before you crush the life out of her.
Sorry, human. Papyrus said, putting me down. The others should be arriving shortly, so take a seat, your name. Oh, okay. I sat down. After a few minutes, there was knocking on the door. Sans got up from the couch and opened the door, inviting in an average-height fish-looking monster, a short lizard monster, and a tall robot. They all later introduced themselves, and you learned their names. The fish monster being Undyne, the lizard monster being Alphas, and the robot being Metaton. You all ate and talked. Eventually, everyone had to go.
So what did you think of my friends? They're pretty cool, aren't they?
Sans asked. Yeah, they are awesome, I replied.
Well, once again, I gotta go see you around.
That was me. Well, once again, I gotta go see you around, I said with a small wave. Alright, our next chapter is when you realize your feelings for him. Okay. Why do I always think of Sans? Why do I feel butterflies in my stomach when I am near him? Why is it only around him? Love, maybe? What? No, that's crazy. There's no way I'm in love with a punny skeleton. Oh my god, I am in love with a skeleton. Next chapter. When he realizes his feelings for you.
Why can't I get her off my mind? The way she laughs, the way I get nervous around her. What is this feeling? It is familiar? Love? Yes, I am in love. Oh my gosh, I am in love with the most wonderful person ever. Yeah, this is not gonna turn out good.
Next chapter, when he confesses. You walked into Grillby's hoping to find Sans. Thankfully you did. You walked up and took a seat next to him. What's up, you said. Hey kid,
need anything?
Sans asked while taking a swig of ketchup. Nope, not really, just want to hang out. Sans took another sip of ketchup.
So, you just wanted to catch up?
You bursted out laughing at his pun. He was really the only one who made you laugh like this, but he would never like you in that way, so this is the next best thing. After a little bit of talking, you noticed that Sans was starting to slur on his words. Wait, is he drunk from ketchup? Sans, are you drunk off of ketchup?
Yeah, probably.
Basically, in the end, you had to drag Sans home and put him to bed. But when you got into the house, you didn't know which room was his, and you really did not want to risk putting him in the wrong room. So you put Sans on the couch. Your name? You know you're pretty, right? The compliment made you blush madly. Dude, you're so drunk, you stated, about to leave, but Sans grabbed your wrist.
No, I mean it. I like you a lot. Wanna be my girlfriend?
If I will answer that question when you're not as drunk as shit.
If I weren't drunk, what would you say?
You are impossible. You want to answer. Fine. Yes, I will be your girlfriend. It's not like he will remember anyways. Sans passed out with a smile. You then groaned, realizing you can't get up without waking him because his hand is holding your wrist and he won't let go. Great. You closed your eyes, feeling sleep take over you. The next morning you woke up to Sans whispering in your ear.
Just so you know, I'm not drunk anymore, girlfriend.
You blushed and hid your face. Sans, you groaned. Sans just laid there and started chuckling. That's all we have. So I hope you guys loved my Sans fanfiction. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.